Howdy folks, this is Joshua Stearns, aka Snurts, and I love doing a silly Bane voice. So I took a couple speeches from the video game Bioshock and also pulled some famous movie speeches as well to give it a shot as silly Bane.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I am here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington. It belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican. It belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose Rupture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small, and with the sweat of your brow, Rapture can be your city as well. I have to say, I had a lot of business partners in my life, but you, of course, the fact that you are genetically conditioned to bark like a cocker spaniel when I said, "Would you kindly," might have had something to do with it. But still, now, as soon as the machine finishes processing the genetic key you fished off of Ryan, I'm going to run Rapture. Tits to toes. You've been a pal. You know what they say, never mix business with friendship. Thanks for everything, kid. Don't forget to say hi to Ryan for me. I am 47 years old. Do you know how I stayed alive this long? All these years? Fear. The spectacle of fearsome acts. Someone steals from me, I cut off his hands. He offends me, I cut out his tongue. He rises against me, I cut off his head and stick it on a pike. Raise it up high so all the streets can see. That's what preserves the order of things. Fear. Good morning. Good morning. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world, and you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind. That word should have new meaning for us all today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest, perhaps space. Today's the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom, not from tyranny or oppression or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live, and should we win this day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as a day when the world declared in one voice, "We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We are going to live on. We are going to survive. Today we celebrate our Independence Day." I'll answer the question. You want answers?
I think I'm entitled to them.
You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth. Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's going to do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You weep for Santiago. You curse the Marines. You have that luxury. You have the luxury of not knowing what I know, that Santiago's death, while tragic, probably saved lives, and my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. You don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties, you watch me on that wall. You need me on that wall. We use words like honor, code, loyalty. We use these words as the backbone of a life spent defending something. You use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the blanket of freedom that I provide and then questions the manner in which I provide it. I would rather that you just said thank you and went on your way. Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a weapon and stand the post. Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you're entitled to.
Did you order the code red?
I did the job.
Did you order the code red?
You're goddamn right I did.